Hi everyone, welcome to Adventures with Raven and Rowley. I'm Raven and this is Rowley. This week I'm going to talk about money and its value. 3 months ago I moved to Switzerland. This channel is now about my discoveries from the other side of the world. The playlist links to RV living and nomad living, the previous subjects of this channel, are in the notes below. If you're curious about us on this journey, continue to watch, okay? I went shopping this week. I bought a pair of earrings, okay? I was shocked to learn that my dollar was worth far less than I thought it was. I knew that $1 American was equal to 87 centimes Swiss francs. It had gone up a penny this week. It was 86 last week, okay? I just wasn't aware of how much the banks were getting out of that 87 cents, okay? By the time they were finished with fees, I was getting 78 cents to spend for every US dollar, okay? So basically, if I had $100, if you had $100, you could only buy $78 worth of food or groceries or whatever. And you'd have to hand over the full $100, you know? That's where it's at. So I started to find out about money because this was driving me crazy, okay? I asked myself, why is money worth more in Switzerland than it is in the United States? It's not just about the bank fees, you know. After all, a dollar is worth 87 cents for every Swiss franc. You know, as it turns out, the US dollar is number 10 on the list of world currency values. There's 9 others that are worth more than ours, okay? For some reason, I thought the US dollar was the gold standard, you know? As it turns out, the US dollar is not based on gold any longer, so it can't be a gold standard. What it's based on is the credit of the USA. The sticker on your bank window says, if it's got it, that is, FDIC deposit insurance is backed by the full faith and credit of the United States government. That's the faith. It's faith and credit of the United States government. And to make matters worse, the U.S. credit rate was just downloaded by Fitch of London from AAA to AA+. So basically it's going down, you know. So the 87 cents is going to be soon probably worth 75 cents, you know. Fitch of London is a credit reporting agency like Credit Karma or Experian or TransUnion, you know, but it's for big things like countries, you know. We've been downgraded to AA+, okay? Not all banks, though, are insured by FDIC. So then it becomes what's not covered by FDIC. And that's anything over $250,000. Also, investment products that are not deposits, such as mutual funds, annuities, life insurance policies, and stocks and bonds are not covered by FDIC deposit insurance. Most 401ks don't have FDIC coverages, okay? Because They are invested in mutual funds. A mutual fund is a financial vehicle, could be a company, could be a ruling, could be a law, that pools assets, probably a company, that pools assets from shareholders to invest in securities like stocks and bonds, money market, and such. Okay? If the stocks go down, so does your 401k. I've also thought, or I've always thought, that the stock market was just legalized gambling. And we all know that when it comes to gambling, the house always wins, okay? You don't get all of that. So I wondered, what kind of bank accounts do millionaires use? You know? From what I've been reading, because I don't know, millionaires prefer private banks over personal banks, like the rest of us. You know? There are a lot of private banks here in Switzerland, and I was surprised to see banks with names I've never heard before, you know? And there's only one branch of that bank, you know? Anyway, I found that only 1% of people keep over $250,000 in one bank account. It's only 1% of those people who happen to have that kind of money keep it in a bank account. It seems that ultra wealthy people invest in private and commercial real estate, land, gold, and other metal, and even artwork, okay? But not in 401k and not in banks. So I wonder, why are we, you know? This research about money was really a big eye-opener for me. I don't begin to happen to have $250,000 at this time, but moving out of poverty, I feel good about my little 1 acre investment. And I think it was a great idea. Maybe you should look into that too. I mean, they're inexpensive, land can be flipped, and it's not taxable the same way your money is in your 401k if you take it out. So anyway, the Rowley report. Rowley is being pretty laid back. I think he's loving it here, in spite of the cat and the foxes and the cats and the foxes and everything.